No, that fight scene is not worth a carrot. Hi, I'm Danny Hot Chocolate Roberts, UFC welterweight. The first one I'm going to be watching is Warrior with Tom Hardy. And Tom Hardy, for me, he's the guy as well, so.
Hey, stop! Hey, stop! Here we go, Bob!
Get off the cage, get off the cage. Got a nice lateral throw there. The fight scene's semi-realistic. Couple of little positions where I would say, you know, it wouldn't really happen in real life, because I know if someone had me on the floor and, you know, you're just raining down shots, the guy's sitting there, he's kind of open guard, very amateurish at points, but, you know, you got professional actors coming in, obviously trying to replicate something which takes us years, the same way as it would learning their craft and their trade. I like the variation of the submission attacks. They were pretty fly though as well. And like I say, overall, this is a good film. The next one's Kingdom. I haven't seen this one before. It's an American show based in California, filmed in California. These girls are taking their time, but they're not playing games, I'll tell you that. Lovely knees to the body there. Good clinch. She looks like that after one round. Yeah, I like this show. I already like this show. This is kind of my cup of tea. Fight scene for me, I would say, is pretty accurate, quite realistic, you know, in the sense that girls are taking their time, but they're not playing games. I'm gonna say it's more realistic because there were certain attributes in it which were like short-lived. As whereas Warrior, I seen someone stood against the cage with his back against the cage for like 40 seconds, just getting hit non-stop in the face. Doesn't really happen. The transitions are actually short-lived. You can see that somebody's actually thought about what they're doing. Even the way that they throw the shots, the moves aren't exactly perfect. In a fight, nothing's perfect. So yeah, I give kudos to this one, thumbs up. The next one we're gonna watch is Monica's boyfriend in Friends, thinking that he can do this UFC MMA stuff. Right? That was comical, definitely. Pete didn't realize what he had stepped into, but yeah, sure enough, he quickly found out. Best part of 10 seconds. That fight scene is solely based for entertainment purposes. There's nothing else that you'd get from that. This is a TV show, but if Tank Abbott was to really get a hold of Pete, I think it's not going to be pretty. It's probably going to end up somewhere like what they're showing him right now, with the full body cast up to his neck and black eyes and stuff, you know. The next one we're going to do, next video we're going to watch is going to be Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme. This is one of my personal childhood favorites. Anyone who's into fighting, it's around my era. It was 80s, baby. I'm telling you right now, as a man, we've watched Bloodsport, and we used to practice all the madness when we were kids, spinning around in the kitchen or whatever. You can see they've had to do everything in slow motion. Where they've done it in slow motion to be able to kind of like portray them actually, like, you know, getting hit and getting hard, because the effects were different then and stuff like that. Very false, very fake, very set up, very choreographed. Jean-Claude Van Damme, still idolize that guy. He's still one of the sickest there is. But yeah, even from the acting, my man's blind and he's hey. But yeah, no, overall, I like it on entertainment purposes, but the fight scene, no. That fight scene is not worth a carrot. So down to the next video. Here comes The Boom with Kevin James. They've replicated everything that they need to replicate this whole UFC scene with. The environment, the actors, you know, Goldberg, Joe Rogan, everyone, Baz Rutten, everyone's in it. But the fight scene, nah, it's a little bit wet for me. The way that he actually won was he got put an arm bar, right? I know what that feeling is like, holding on for dear life. Stacks him, switches it. My guy on his back switches it to the triangle, closes back up, goes back to the arm bar. Then he manages to come back inside again, locks up the triangle again, and then just literally just stares at him, picks him up. I'm gonna say that again. Picks him up from the floor, off his back, and manages to slam him and knock him clean out. Now, to be able to pick up that amount of weight from where it was, I know how hard that is. There's very few people in the world that can do that, and they're extremely strong when they can do that. I don't see this guy who's obviously clearly out of shape, with his training 2 or 3 weeks, picking my man up, slamming him on his head like he's nothing, and then walking away with that win in his UFC debut. But I'd say my favorite so far, and I'm actually intrigued, I want to watch a little bit more, is Kingdom. All the rest I've actually seen, and for their own specific reasons, they have, you know, little glimpses of good parts and bad parts, but all of them are dead, except for Kingdom to me. So yeah, I'm gonna give Kingdom a watch and see what it's saying.